Folks in the house, how's everybody doing? Say thanks to everybody that's watched the videos, my subscribers. It's a small group that I have, so thank you for being part of Folks in the House over the years. And today, start off a little sports. UW Milwaukee basketball is starting to get their schedule for fall, and I guess they're going to play UW Madison, which they have not played in several years. So see what happens there. Is the basketball scenario just it's changed with college basketball? Their roster, UWM's last 3 years, I don't even think they keep 50% of the roster. So that's something that turns you off a little bit that you don't have that. It's like, oh, so and so is developing over the years at for the team. That's just my thought. So it's all about money, is what it comes down to. It, movie wise, I'll be doing kind of war movies today. Garden wise, it's still going, growing. I have some zinnias that are about to bloom, it looks like, in the next couple days. See what happens there. What else? 4th of July, fireworks were being shot off. I don't feel like after the holiday, fireworks were being shot as much as back in the day, but I lean towards costs is coming into play a little bit. A friend of mine mentioned saw like people at the fireworks store with shopping carts and like $800 worth of fireworks that being sold half price for $400. Wheel and deal kind of scenario, and just crazy. When I was a kid, you had the fountain um, fireworks, and now today it's like you have people competing with the, the city or the state with their fireworks. We were at one of the parks, and all of a sudden, a neighbor or whatever, he looked at their fireworks, and it was just like watching the park that was shooting theirs off. So it was kind of funny watching that. And then we went to one park that didn't have any fire. They had a private fireworks show on the ballpark, ball diamond, and that was kind of hilarious. It's like, yeah, we're just going to shoot off fireworks no matter what. And they had a crowd of about 12, 14 people, and we just drove around after 9:30, and the skylights being lit up with fireworks. See how that works next year. Things are changing, I guess. See how that works out. Movie wise, going with war movies and ones that not that familiar or old from back in the day. And I'm going to go with the older one, 30 Seconds Over Tokyo, Spencer Tracy and Van Johnson. Spencer Tracy plays John Doolittle, who does the bombing over Japan, and it's a decent story. It got the rating here, 6.9. Oh, wrong one, 7.2. That's the next movie's the 6.9. This was in 1944, and the next is A Walk in the Sun, 1945. Dana Andrews and Lloyd Bridges. This got a 6.9, and this one is based in GI's land in Italy, and while they're going through Italy, they have to come through problems that they have to deal with, and it ended up. I don't think I ever watched the whole movie from beginning to end, so it was something that decent war movie. And then again, Spencer Tracy and Frank Sinatra in Devil at 4 O'Clock, 6.4, 1961. Frank Sinatra is a prisoner, and he ends up going to a Pacific island where he's has to help a father at a leper colony for kids, and there's an active volcano, so they have to race against time to get away from the volcano. That got a 6.4, and that was 1961. And then my last one, K-19 The Widowmaker, 2002, 6.7. This movie was based on, I guess, true facts from the Soviet Union during the Cold War. There was a submarine that basically Russia, the Soviet Union, basically said, go do your thing and show our power. And it ends up having a nuclear meltdown. And this is based on historical events, and the movie wasn't released until, I guess, the fall of the Iron Curtain, is when things kind of were let loose a little for the Soviet Union. This was an interesting movie. Harrison Ford and Liam Neeson is in this movie, and it surprised me that at the end that they had a reunion with all these people from, I don't know what year it was, between 1990 and 2000, I guess, from that sub, and it just was surprising just hear this story. So if you're looking for something a little interesting that surprised you a little bit, dealing with a nuclear meltdown in your submarine in the 60s, it was something that not so much for what they had for equipment. So those are my movies, and thanks again for watching. Appreciate the subscribers again, and enjoy. Hopefully get this channel going a little better. Apologies on that, and thanks again. Have a good day.